But he was very gracious today, John McCain, and praising the president, saying he would welcome as much help from him as possible.
I mean, when you think of the history of these two fellows, and you go back to McCain's first presidential campaign in South Carolina, and the way these guys really hated each other, and the fact that their staffs still hate each other, it was kind of a remarkable picture, and I think that it has to do with Iraq. I think Bush is very grateful to John McCain for the surge, for the ideas, and for the support on the war in Iraq. And I think he looks at the candidacy of John McCain as a way to keep troops in Iraq. That's what he wants.
I think that's right, but let's not kid ourselves. Everything you were going to hear from the Democrats is John McCain is running for George Bush's third term. They've already started saying that. And that's a good argument in a country where Bush is very unpopular.
If you say you want more Bush, vote for John McCain.
Absolutely.
And wait till the economy gets a little worse, and it will in the next 3 or 4 months, and we wind up in a good deep recession about late summer. McCain's going to have a lot of work.
Well, can he disassociate himself, distance himself from the president?
I don't know. Oil was $28 a barrel when George Bush was sworn in. It's 104 right now and could go to 120 soon. Now, why do you suppose that is? It wouldn't have anything to do with the policies of the Bush administration or the relationship they have with the oil companies, would it?
Totally impossible to dissociate himself from Bush. I mean, it's the same party. They're allied on most of the key issues. Yes, they didn't like each other many years ago, but George Bush and John McCain are politically tied at the hip.
Well, but on the war, McCain has said over and over again, you know, I would have fired Donald Rumsfeld.
Did he call for Rumsfeld to be fired?
Yes.
He did.
No,
he
not.
No. He called for him to be fired while in the Senate, even. Yeah.
He?
No, absolutely.
He also had very tough words for Dick Cheney, but he backed away from that later. He was focusing primarily on Rumsfeld.
He said, I think Rumsfeld ought to be fired. You know,
he also,
a long time ago.
He also came back from a tour of Baghdad and told us what a lovely day it was to go shopping at the bazaar there. And we found out 2 days later there were 100 Apache gunships and a couple of thousand Marines guarding the area where he was doing his walking tour. So I mean, he's in bed with Bush on the war all the way.